Sup, my dudes, Valk here. Today I want to talk to you about who I think, or what I think, is the top 5 teams in the game. Well, categories, really. We're going to be going over categories because at the end of the day, that's really what drives your team, is the categories you're playing on. So I have 5 named, and I want to kind of go down the list, and I could be right, I could be wrong. It really just depends on what you guys think, what you guys want. But at the end of the day, use kind of whatever team you want, because there's a lot of really strong teams on here. In fact, my 5 teams might not even be the 5 best. But I want to go over what I think are the 5 best teams. So at number 5, we have ourselves, I want to say, Spiritual Sensitivity. Now, Spiritual Sensitivity is a very, very strong team. You guys can see all the units that are on it here. Like we can see here, we have Gojo, we have Grimmy, we should have C++ Koji or Sukuna. We got Sukuna, we got Gojo, we got Grimmy, we got Hikari. A bunch of very good units. Yuta's on here as well. This is a really strong team in general. Has access to a bunch of really, really strong units. But you can see it's kind of limited, especially compared to the other units or the other teams we're going to be going over in a second. But this is definitely one of the top teams in my opinion, because these units are just so damn good that are on it. They're all really, really good. I want to kind of tie it too. I want to tie Spiritual Sensitivity with Summoner. I think Summoner is also like a honorable mention type team. I think it's gotten a lot of help over the past couple patches, and now it's a pretty strong team altogether, because you have Pinky as the lead, then you have Visionary, you have Dark Flower. You can make all sorts of fun stuff with this team. I do think Summoner is a pretty strong team, but I don't think it's quite to the level like Spiritual Sensitivity or any of them. So you could put it kind of like honorable mention. But now we get to number 4. Number 4 is going to be pretty simple. We're going to go with Swordmaster. Swordmaster is such a generic and general category that you can see it covers basically everybody. There is a ton of selection on Swordmaster, and it's only going to grow with time because of how generic the category is, to the point where you would just have lots and lots of options. You have the lead, who's Mihawk, and you have access to Lord Sombra, who's really big. You have Yuta, you have Law, you have Salter, Saber Alter. You have Ukiura LR+, who's really, really good. Kajaku Demon. Ichiro Zombie, really, really good. You have Toji, who's super, super good. You have a bunch of really strong units on Swordmaster. Swordmaster's just really, really good category in general. So up next, outside of Swordmaster, what could be next other than Devil Power? Devil Power is such a strong category. It's gotten me through so much. But you guys can see. The lead, Devil Power has a few leads. You can either use, I think, Chaser Dracula leads. So Alucard does lead. But at the same time, Kenjaku Demon's just a perfectly serviceable lead. He has a really good leader skill as well. There's a couple leads to Devil Power, but Devil Power is a very, very strong category. Here you have Kenjaku Demon, you have Ukiura again, you have Dark Flower, you have Chaser Dracula if you got him, Blood Queen if you got him. You have basically all the secret rares. Makima, very, very strong Evo Plus. A very, very strong unit. You have Sukuna. You have Full Hollow Ichigo if you get there to him. If you fully Evo him. If you do the double evolution for Shinji, the Visor Captain, he's also on it. There's a ton of really, really just powerful units that you can shove together inside Devil Power. I think it's a very, very strong category to actually look at. Next up, we're going to do our next one. And our next one should not shock you. At number 2, in my opinion, the second best team in the game is going to be very simple. Youth. Youth is just really, 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 really damn good. Power Reaper is your leader here. And you can have Power Reaper, Lord Sombra, Yuta, Dark Flame Lover on it, Grimmy, you have Pinky, you have Dingy, although I don't really recommend using the actual Evo form of Dingy. I recommend using it for money, but you guys get the idea. Full Hollow Ichigo's on it as well. Just like I said, just really strong units. You have Kotaro, who once he's SR plus is really, really good. Just super strong units, one after another, after another, after another. Just really strong. Almost all the miracle rares are on this team. It's just a really strong team in general. So next up, we have what I believe the best team in the game. I've said it many times, and I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Flowers. Flowers is such a strong team. You can see just the pure selection of units they have available to them, not to mention just the sheer raw power of the units actually on this list. So let's go over it. Flowers lead is Dark Flower. Flower of awtd, attack plus 110, cost minus 10%. This is so massive. This is so massive. Cost minus 10% is a massive, massive bonus. You can see that it's going to reduce the cost of every single unit on this page. It's just really, 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 really damn good. So then we have Saber, who's on it. We have Giselle, who's on it. LR Giselle's a really funny unit. Blood Queen. We have literally any female in the game on it. You have Makima, Himeno. You have Rimuru, who's on it. And Nami. Yeah, it's just a good team, and it's only going to get better with time as they add more females. I still need to evolve her, but as they add more females, this team is going to get even better. This is such a generic category. You notice the last three, the top three categories are very generic: Swordmaster, Youth, and Flower, which is basically peppy gals or females, whatever you want to call it. These top three categories are just generic as hell, and that's kind of what makes these categories so damn good, is they just kind of cover everything. Anyways, that's basically the video. Just want to talk to you guys. You guys asked about like the best teams or whatever, so I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on what you could do for the best teams or the best categories, and give you guys an idea of where to start. And it's up to you at that point to really go through with it and push on. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.